Hello. There's some lyrics on the monitor right here. They're not mine, but maybe I can work them into an off-the-cuff, devastating freestyle arrangement. I'm a face-down penny on a broke-down bus, too old to roll, too proud to rise, sitting around choking and cursing at the dust, wondering if anything will ever work out. The thing about being a face-down penny is you can't look back, can't worry about anything. Every day looks the same, and it's enough to make a poor boy go insane. Enough to make a poor boy go insane. I'm an old guitar in a white sedan outside a dive bar in Birmingham. Rain's gonna come about 3 a.m. so I can fall asleep and do it all again. The thing about being an old guitar is no one in the world ever cares about where you are. Thibodeau or Bethlehem, or just sitting around waiting in a white sedan. Sitting around waiting in a white sedan. Busted spoke on a little pink bike, lame as a duck and sharp as a knife. Busted spoke on a little pink bike, and I guess I'll be for the rest of my life. The thing about being a busted spoke is even though all of your friends might know you're broke, the wheel still turns the same, and it can all be fixed at the end of the day. It can all be fixed at the end of the day. I'm a face-down penny on a broke-down bus, too old to roll, too proud to rise, sitting around choking and cursing at the dust, wondering if anything will ever work. All right, thank you. I really only have two kinds of songs, and one is kind of mopey, and the other are songs about the devil. So I played the wistful mopey one, which is also that was my happy song. So yeah, you got to get the audience on your side early. That's what I was always taught. I first heard the word of God when I was 8 years old. He told me to take a carving knife and hold it to my brother's throat. Ever since that day I spent my whole life on the run. The running gets to be as easy as breathing when you're God's only son. I met Johnny in Arkansas, he told me he was full-blood Cree. Now I ain't the type to ask no questions, but he looked pretty wide to me. He asked me if I ever robbed a bank before. I said not really, but I always figured knowing what you're doing brings the worst kind of luck. And if the devil is 6 and God is 7, I guess that makes me 1. I'm gonna claw my way back into heaven. I'm God's only son. Rolled up to the bank, rolled our hats down over our eyes. Johnny turned to me with a smile and said, today's a good day to die. And all of a sudden it got real cold and I heard that voice once more. And I saw the devil dancing in Johnny's eyes, so I shot him as he reached for the door. Double-cross that county line, 2 hornets in a still. Johnny folded there in the back seat like a blood-soaked dollar bill. Let me tell you, getting gut shot ain't how it looks on screen. That whole car was shaking with screaming, and crowd smelled like death and gasoline. And if the devil is 6 and God is 7, I guess that makes me 1. I'm gonna claw my way back into heaven. I'm God's only son. Rolled that car in Texas, outside of Eagle Pass. And God spoke to me as I lay there dying in a halo of broken glass. He said, me and the devil, we had us a game to see who would blink first. And I'll let you in on a secret while you're down there in the dirt. Awaiting me on that wall of sleep. The devil is a hungry dog and he always plays for keeps. But if the devil is 6 and God is 7, I guess that makes me 1. I'm gonna claw my way back into heaven. I'm God's only son. So this is kind of like a bucket list venue for me to play. So I'm really excited to be here with y'all. I say that kind of stuff at all the shows I play, not the bucket list part, but then I'm excited to be there. But this time I really mean it. So that's really nice. I'm glad to be here. An empty world, getting emptier every day. I tried to hold you, but you slipped away. Without you here, I just don't know who I am. valley, the mules kick into the stall. We're lining the boats and the truck stop cleans up against the factory wall. I bet you never thought that things would get so out of hand. You're just a stranger in the shadow. Until it falls apart. All the parts you've been learning, one day they're gonna break your heart. God's hiding in the bushes. The bushes are on fire. We're all waiting for him to show, but it's coming down to the wire. Follow his instructions the best we know can. But we're just strangers in this shadow land. It's an empty world, man, it's getting emptier every day. The more I talk, the less I have to say. The more I listen, the less I understand. I'm just a stranger in this shadow land. I'm just a stranger in this shadow land. Turns out the spotlight's blinding even when you're not in it. This thing on? I don't know if anyone caught the shout out to a revolutionary suicide jazz band. Idi Amin had a band when he was running the show over there, and he called it the Revolutionary Suicide Jazz Band. And I thought, man, that's got to go in the song. I hope you're proud of me, Idi. Gone too soon. Rest in peace. Should probably talk less between songs. This is a song called Amazing Grace. I wrote this song and my friend told me that I can't call it Amazing Grace because there's already an Amazing Grace. So it's called Amazing Grace, and then in parentheses, Slight Return. That's how you get around it. Stick around for more legal advice. The old man throws on yesterday's clothes, blows black and mild smoke through a busted nose. Trash is piling up behind a frozen pond. Thoughts come a knocking and never stay long. He shuts his eyes and sees a neighbor girl 100 feet away in a whole other world, waiting on the porch for her boyfriend Tucker. That boy Tucker, he's a real jerk. Tires screech and he squints his eyes, sees a lime green duster, stripes on the side, and a red bumper sticker reading Rebel Pride. Tucker and the neighbor girl are going for a ride. They're off to the bars like the night before, and they'll come home and fight if they come home at all. The old man waves to catch the neighbor girl's eye. Tucker flips him the finger as they drive on Here we sit, amazing grace, puzzled smile upon our face, feeling out of time, feeling out of place. Here we sit, amazing grace. Headlights splash across the old man's lawn on the wrong side of Saturday night last call. It's too hot to sleep, too tired to dream. A car backfires and someone screams. He peeks through the blinds at the neighbor's house. The hall lights on, but the porch lights out. The concrete's cold beneath the old man's feet. The moon shines down on a dead-end street. Here we sit, amazing grace, puzzled smile upon our face, running out of time, feeling out of place. Here we sit, amazing grace. Cop takes a statement in a blue lit haze. He's been fighting with his wife, hasn't slept for days. A bullet in the head is just a cry for help. So everybody figures Tucker shot himself. The neighbor girl still hangs out at the bar, and no one knows what happened to Tucker's car. The old man's yard still looks like hell, but it's a step up from a prison cell. So he keeps his mouth shut, she does as well. Amazing grace. All right, thank you. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. We're rolling in a town, smoking with the windows down. Chained to the uptown, mid-city, Bucktown. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. The green room's brown, it smells like puke. There's a poster on the wall called David Duke. The boys in the band say just play cool. The very first thing that I did is I did not play cool. I get a pint of wild turkey, suck it down. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. Blood on the ashtray, sweat on the ground. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. We're rolling in a town, smoking with the windows down. Chantilly, uptown, mid-city, Bucktown. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. The last time I headed down a highway 10, I swear to God I never come back to New Orleans again. Now I'm knocking over bottles on the plywood stage. It's a beer, some coffee, it's a neon haze. Jacob Jones is in a corner booth with a convict smile and a fake gold tooth. And don't forget my Oxycontin pill. The short answer is cocaine. The long answer is cocaine. baggy shoes, singing the multiple organ failure blues. Dug himself out of the cold hard ground, did the same body shuffle at the basement lounge. Door flew open, it was pouring rain. There was a hot wind blowing off the Pontchartrain. The biker crawled in on his hands and knees to the Lord. I think I'm dying, won't you help me please? Jesus passed by in the pale moonlight, riding shotgun with the devil on a stolen bike. Blood on the ashtray, sweat on the ground. Everybody's dancing at the base of lounge. Everybody's dancing at the base of lounge. They're rolling in and down, smoking with the windows down. Gently up down, mid-city Bucktown. Everybody's dancing at the base and lounge. So yeah, Vic Chesnutt, man. That was an artist, you know, like a real artist. That song flirted with you all my life was just. I remember the first time I heard that, and that was just kind of like just being like poleaxed right between the eyes. And I was thinking maybe about doing a Vic Chesnutt song a couple of days ago for this, but I'm just like, man, I can't. All the ones I want to do, I just can't do it, you know. And so, luckily for y'all, I won't subject you to any of that. So this is the second part of my methamphetamine suite. I haven't played the first one. I probably won't, but. This old town's been flatlined now for almost 30 years, and alas, to see it coming were the folks who lived around here. The creek caught fire again last week, the farms have all shut down. It's gonna be another hard winter in this company town. Some went under slowly, waiting on the weather to change. Some, like Uncle Charlie, found they couldn't take the strain. Pulled up to the bank one Sunday morning in the pouring rain. Scrawled, "I'm sorry," on a Wendy's bag and put a bullet in his brain. In a company town, in a company town, we're all living in a company town. In a company town, in a company town, we're all living in a company. There's a sinkhole past the cornfields that sucks the good ones in. Man, I know it's there, 'cause when folks leave, we never see them round here again. Now it's hollow-eyed and coyote-faced strangers at the gates, driving brand new pickup trucks without a state license plate. They're scratching out a living that you work with what you're given in a company town. In a company town. In a company town. We're all living in a company town. In a company town. In a company town. We're all living in a company town. Yonder on the highway, in some old hand-me-down suit, walks a dream, ground to dust beneath the heel of a rich man's boot. Money bought the farms, money bought the metal, but it won't bring back the good old days. You'll take that bullet out of Charlie's head. Company town, in a company town. We're all living in a company town. In a company town, in a company town. We're all living in a company town. Thank you. Man, like I feel lucky. Like I kind of got my foot in the back door down here in Athens, because like it's a place I always wanted to spend more time in, and thanks to Jim White and also Blair, kind of just like shoehorn me into this show and a couple other things like this, and it's pretty rad. I just finished this record with Jim, and I feel pretty, you never really feel good, right, if you're a musician. So, I mean, maybe when you're sleeping, it's okay. Like the little micro naps I take when I'm driving. I was like, oh, that was so close. Trying to talk a lot. When I get nervous, I talk a lot. When I talk a lot, I say a lot of like weird shit. I really can't help it. But like, imagine how it feels to be me. And I can't, just gotta stay in here. It's no fun, let me tell you. Luckily, I've been able to transmogrify the inner ghouls into big folk dollars. So, it all works out in the end. I saw a Statue of Liberty on Gallatin Road, bent down low beneath the heavy load of a sign saying prayer is our only hope. Tweaking like a tin can in a bicycle spoke. But it's a mean old world and nothing good can last. In God we trust, all others pay cash. can hear them sing. Deep down in the marrow with a powerful thirst, looking for hell or easy money, whichever comes first. But no one tips the undertaker just for holiday. In God we trust, all others pay cash. Who's driving this thing? When the motor gives out, man, we're all gonna sing. There's a scarecrow in the alley in a wedding gown, and you better have a permit if you're heading downtown. The mayor's drunker than a monkey passed out on the grass. Hey, God, we trust, all others pay cash. They're looking for Jesus, they're looking for pills, but he's wrapped in polyethylene and hiding in the hills. They're sleeping in the garden, the grave's awake, putting candles on dog shit and calling it cake. The first shall be first, the last shall be last. Thank you. All right, I got time for a few more. My name is Ben de la Cour. I've got a merch at the merch place back there in the merch corner. I'll be hanging out after. I'd appreciate it even if you don't want to buy anything, just come over and we don't have to talk, but just stand near me so I don't look like a total fucking loser just there. Someone come please. Please don't compound my pre-existing condition of shame. I'm going to try a new song. I know these are all new to a lot of y'all, but this is one that's going to be on the record that Jim and I made. I wanted to call it A Horse is a Chair That Eats Hay, but Jim was like, so it's not going to be called that anymore. Screen doors torn, the sky's gray, 4 dirty little feet, 2 more on the way. Rock bottom, baby, that's you and me. Rent's past due, we got $65, so you head downtown, see Carlotta. Sometimes I wish I was a tree. Oh, it's a numbers game. You start out high, you get low down, there's broken hearts all over this town. Oh, it's a numbers game. It's homecoming queen back in '96, but I stepped around town when mama got sick. By the time she checked out, I was all alone. Growing up poor means growing up quick, and you don't meet a lot of folks on the double shift, lined up at the clinic, waiting on your methadone. Oh, it's a numbers game. You start out high, you get low down, there's broken hearts all over this town. Oh, it's a numbers game. like cannon drops of falling rain. Oh, it's a numbers game. Sky's black, my feet are wrecked. I smoke one last cigarette out on the steps. The kids are sleeping in a bed they've long outgrown. I walk by the kitchen and say goodnight, and I see her empty face in the TV light. I love you, baby, more than you could ever know. Oh, it's a numbers game. You start out high, you get low down, there's broken hearts all over this town. Oh, it's a numbers game. I guess we got time for one more song. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody, and yeah, I really appreciate you all enjoying everyone putting this on. And you too can force your personal heroes to become friends with you if you just make them think it's their idea. And that's how I got Jim White to work on it, make my record. So that's your inspirational talk for the day. You got to pay cash for the next one. Like I said, I'll be up at the merch table. I got a lot of good. I like to consider myself not only a philanthropist, but a very inspiring person. Also, yeah, amongst other things. I'll tell you later. This is kind of my version of that Jim Carroll "People Who Died" song. Joey bounced like a brick from the 14th floor window. I watched him go silently all the way down. An angel in free fall, wearing a hospital gown. There's snow on the sidewalks, everyone's talking. Their breath billows out just like cigarette smoke. The coroner watches, the cops laugh at all their own jokes. In a bar across the street, Sinatra is singing about sitting on rainbows and the world on a string. From out here where I'm standing, it doesn't sound like anything. And I watch Joey's family come down from the projects to ID the body, and everyone cries and they all shuffle on to whatever is left of their lives. When I think about how we're so close to the edge, I can feel that cold wind start to blow, and my heart does a swan dive right out of my chest into a river of sorrow. I still think about you in that hot Brooklyn summer. We lived forever, at least for one night, in your leopard jacket, both hands in the air, dancing circles beneath the street light. Just a couple of derelict debutante wonders. How could we know then that it couldn't last? Or you wonder still, trapped tight in the jaws of mess. There was always a darkness, you just couldn't see it. It's a hole in the world when you peek through the cracks. You can try to go home, but you never will find your way back. When I think about how we're so close to the edge, I can feel that cold wind start to blow. And my heart does a swan dive right out of my chest into a river of sorrow. I was sat in a pool hall, I was reading the paper. There'd been a shooting on Riverside Drive the night before Joe came swan diving into our lives. What did he do? What does it matter? They're dead, you're gone, I'm still right here. The jukebox is broken, and I'm at the bar drinking beer. When I think about how we're so close to the edge, I can feel that cold wind start to blow. And my heart does a swan dive right out of my chest into a river of sorrow. And my heart does a swan dive right out of my chest. All right, thanks y'all. I'm Ben Cour.